Hello, welcome back to Bradow's Blockbusters. I'm at Bradow.
I'm Jeremy Alves.
And this is our review of the 1968 film 2001 A Space Odyssey, written by Stanley Kubrick and Arthur C. Clarke, right?
Yeah, Clarke.
Yeah. Directed by Stanley Kubrick. 2 hours and 29 minutes long, rated G. It's available on Fandango, Vudu, Apple TV, Prime Video, and HBO Max. It has a Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter score of 92%, a user score of 89.
That's a fucking stretch.
An IMDb score of 8.3 and a Metacritic score of 84. It had a budget of $10.5 million, and it earned $65,301,377 world, making it a box office hit. Now, This isn't our usual style, but to tell you the truth, we just finished watching the movie. I could not get into it at all. Jeremy actually really likes it, so I wanted... In a way. I wanted to start this before we actually were ready, just because I wanted him to explain what he was going to explain. I figured it would be nice to get that on the podcast. So continue, Jer.
Okay, so what was your question again? I just want to
Okay, so I was telling you that
you're definitely not giving this an A.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely... It's not getting an A from me. Spoiler alert, I'm definitely not giving it an A. And you said it's definitely not getting an F, D, C, or B from you.
Yeah.
So I said, wow, you really like it that much?
And I said, no, I don't really like it that much. It's not even one of my favorite films of all time, honestly. But this one's really going to be the one where it's, critically and personally for me. This is where, I think it's really divided. Because critically, it really is a great movie. The special effects are amazing, right? Mm-hmm. I'll give it that. The special effects are amazing. It looks like he actually shot this in space, even though he did not.
Right.
And the rotating sets.
I think that's one thing I'll have to give, is the sets and the effects are fantastic.
They are amazing. And that's literally why I think this film is literally the only reason to why critics and surprisingly audiences like about it so much. But not only that, also this film can cause many, many theories.
Like, why did he become a baby?
Yeah.
Or what the fuck happened?
What the fuck happened in the whole movie?
What was the point?
Yeah.
What was the plot?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What was the point of the monkey?
I think that's kind of a self-explanatory one. It's just, that's the beginning of time before us humans took over. That's my guess, but I can be wrong. There could be better theories out there.
That's fair.
But yeah, as a movie, it is a great, fantastic, special effect, amazing movie. But it just really takes a long, long time to get there. It's insane. It's a trip. It feels like you're on drugs.
Yeah, but it's not like primo's. It's like, they're good, but
Mm-hmm.
you also got them at a discount.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
They're mostly good, but it's cut with some of the bad stuff because they didn't have enough of the good stuff to make a full bag.
Yeah. And
you feel me?
Yeah, I get you. And it is a hard movie to review. It is.
It's a hard movie to stay awake through, in my opinion.
Yeah.
For you. That's only my personal stupid opinion.
No, I get it. But I could see definitely why people would not get this movie today, especially our generation. Mm. They would not, like I said, they would not last through this movie. They would not last. I think a half hour in, they would not even they wouldn't last a half hour.
I think I'm a prime example of that. You saw me facing away, checking my phone.
Yeah. But when it got entertaining.
Yeah, definitely.
But it it really is a slow-paced sci-fi movie. And that's honestly the best way to sum it. It's very slow, and if you're not into that, you might as well not even watch the movie. Or if you're a space lover, you'll love it. But other than that, yeah, don't watch the movie.
I just, in all honesty, could not really get into the movie much. There were a couple parts where I was like, oh, alright, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Or, that's interesting. Mostly having to do with Hal.
Yeah.
And the fact that his artificial intelligence was so, developed.
Mm-hmm.
He was basically like a human. But that's not a majority of the movie.
Yeah. Because I guess screenplay would be a hard thing to grade too, because
for jumbled.
You got like half where like random shit is happening, you don't know what's going on, and you're just watching, and then you finally get to like Dave and Hal, and artificial intelligence is taking over, and that's our problem. Yeah. Where that's a good story, but then the other half where it's just monkeys and space, and yeah, I guess that's not really story. It's just, it looks great. Don't get me wrong, but
it's just an excuse to show off all the stuff that
Kubrick
wanted.
But it looked great.
I agree. It doesn't really fit in to anything in particular.
Yeah, I get it. It's a hard one.
Indeed. I suppose. Mention the cast.
Yeah, we have a short cast here.
Our three cast members that we felt were mentioning.
We got a short cast here.
Yep. We've got the Astro Boys, our supercomputer.
Yeah. You want to do our Dave? I can't do that.
Yeah.
Or Dave. Just do Dave. Dave.
Dr. David Bowman.
Yeah.
Played by Pierre Dolia.
Yeah.
I honestly do not know if I'm pronouncing that, but
oh my god, I totally forgot. John Lithgow was in the fucking sequel, 2010. So I could have just said in the sequel, John Lithgow is in. He played Lord Farquaad in Shrek, and that's it.
You're obviously confused if you're seeing this before the commentary track, but at the beginning of the commentary track, I asked Jeremy to link Stanley Kubrick to Shrek, so that's what he's referring to.
Yeah.
But Pierre Dolia.
But he did come back for the sequel too. Yes. He came back for 2010.
He was in 2010.
And the only thing I can recognize him in was he was also in the original Black Christmas.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what I was gonna. He was in the Audrey Hepburn story.
That's like a biographical movie, I think, but I haven't seen it though.
Right. Dude. He's still alive.
Yeah. So is the next guy, but if you want to talk a little bit more about
he's been in stuff as of at least 2017. He was in April Flowers. Valley of the Gods is 2019.
Okay, so he's working.
Oh, and he was in Fahrenheit 451 in 2018.
Oh, so he's all right.
Yeah.
He's working.
Yep. Honestly,
go ahead.
There's, I don't know what to say, but it's kind of hard to talk about the acting on these guys.
Well, to be fair, they did not get they didn't get nominated for best actors, or supporting actors, so it wasn't bad. It was like okay.
Right.
But you're working with Stanley Kubrick, and he only wants the best, so I'm guessing that's what he. Yes, they were. But our next guy,
Gary Lockwood.
Yeah.
Played
Dr.
Frank Poole.
He did a lot of TV. He was in Star Trek, the original series, the Mission Impossible series, Starsky and Hutch, the show from the 70s. He did a lot of TV shows.
2010. For the Love of Spock. Unbelievable in 2016. He's still.
Yeah, he's alive too. Yeah, he's alive.
Unbelievable 2018. The Return of the $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman.
Okay.
Terror in Paradise. Night of the Scarecrow. I don't know. I'm just.
So how would you even rate them? Like, they're not bad, but like,
I don't know, man. I was half asleep most of the movie, so they did a decent job.
they did all right.
Nothing spectacular.
I guess a C for them.
Yeah.
But Hal, played by Douglas Rain.
Yeah, Hal 9000 played with Douglas Rain.
His voice for Hal
is so iconic.
And scary.
Yeah.
I would say it is scary. And I checked his filmography, nothing besides 2001 and the sequel 2010. Nothing else. So really, none of them really.
When I Google him, it says something.
No. I mean, yeah, he has other stuff, but I mean, for me, just 2001, 2010.
He was in Oedipus Rex.
So
there's that.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, but
I'm not seeing anything since 2010.
Well,
at least.
Douglas Rain, I think he deserves an A for Hal.
Yeah. I think at least when I Google him, because I only check Google.
Mm-hmm.
The most recent, like as of now, the most recent thing he's been in was 2010.
Mm-hmm. Then again, he's only a voice.
Yeah.
But I just want to say for this movie was nominated for 4 Academy Awards.
Okay.
For Best Director, Best Story and Screenplay, Best Art Direction, and Best Special Visual Effects. I think we all know the obvious win here. Best Special Visual Effects.
Right.
And Stanley Kubrick got the award, even though there was other people working with him on it. But he wasn't even there to accept it, so. But other than that, they lost Best Director, Best Screenplay, and Best Art Direction. But for Best Screenplay, they lost to Mel Brooks for The Producers. Which, The Producers was funny. I liked that movie when I saw it. Gene Wilder was in it. It was so funny.
Fair.
That's another great movie. And it's Mel Brooks.
Right.
It's Mel Brooks. Come on. He writes the best parodies. It's just sad he didn't make the 2001 parody. But, yeah.
This movie.
Yeah.
I cannot. Personally, I can't.
You didn't get into it, man.
Yeah. It's not for me.
Well, it's not for me either, but I had to look on, like, the brighter side of it. Because if you told me, like, oh, for fun to hang out, we're going to watch 2001, I'm going to be like, really? Out of all the ones you want to watch 2001? Not a bad movie, but just, like, it's not a movie to watch with friends. It's not a movie to hang out. This is a movie you literally have to study. This is a study movie.
This was a movie that I've heard so many good things about. So I just wanted to put it on the schedule.
Yeah. And you were disappointed.
Yeah. I have so little.
Alright.
Should we grade?
Well, I think we said C for the humans and A for Hal.
Yeah, so I'm gonna even that out on my.
Alright. Yeah, that's fine. B, I guess, for me too. But screenplay.
I'm giving that like a D.
D. Okay.
I could not follow any.
Okay.
But that's just me, right? And my dumb brain.
Mhm.
How about you?
I'm actually gonna give it a B. Honestly, I could not. I don't know what the fuck's going on in it either. But like, if we get the simple basis down, you get it.
Yeah.
You get it.
It's
like you just can't talk about this movie.
It's easy enough to follow, to suppose, but it's
like it's easy. But if you want to get specifically with all like the theories and shit, yeah, good luck.
Yeah. Then for special effects, I'm doing that in A.
I guess that can also go to cinematography, because cinematography really helped that out.
To be fair, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lop together cinematography,
special effects, and production design.
Yeah, production/set design. Yeah.
That's all A.
Those are all an A for me. That was like the best part of was all the special effects.
Mm-hmm.
I also appreciate the fact that a lot of stuff was practical.
You back then you kind of didn't have a choice.
Well, yeah, but still, something I take the time to appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that Kubrick and his team, took all the time to figure out how they legitimately
make this look perfect as possible.
Yeah, all this futuristic tech, actually look like it working.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Is there anything else music?
Oh, that's an A too.
Yeah,
it's an A too.
The music's an A. I have to give
that. I think that's the most iconic thing out of this whole damn movie.
Yeah. Is there anything else you can grade on?
No, we got actors, screenplay, cinematography, special effects, production, set design, music. No, that's really it. There's nothing. Well, it got nominated for art direction, but I think that would be this. That's the same as production set.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. That's why they changed the name to production design.
So,
but, yeah.
What's your overall grade?
As much as I guess, I don't think. Look,
you have both the critical brain and the verse brain.
Yeah, you just have one.
Yeah, so I mean, as a critic, how would you?
A critic, it's honestly an A the whole way.
Personally.
At least you could say there's no other film like it. You could say that.
Yeah.
Unless the parody.
That is something, But I mean, no other film like it. That can both be a compliment and an insult.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right. But so, personally, how would you?
Like, personally, it's the slow pace that just really fucking ruins it for me personally. And personally, I give it a C, because I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Like, oh my god, I want to if I see this movie, I'm gonna smash the TV or something like that. Yeah. I don't hate this movie. I don't like it. I don't love it. It's just it's in the middle, personally. But as a critique, it's amazing.
Right.
And that's all there is to it. It's just too damn slow.
Fair.
Maybe he should have cut more of it.
So, me.
Yeah.
Like we've discussed, I only have the one brain.
Yeah.
It works for both critical analysis and personal analysis.
Yeah.
I'm not good at separating.
Yeah. Go ahead.
My personal view of this film is that it's a little overrated.
I can understand that. I do understand that. But I just think there's, again, personally for me, there's more overrated stuff that I would rather fucking hate than this. Because no one knows about this movie except, I guess, film lovers.
But it's one of those movies that everyone has heard of.
Like, or at least heard the music.
Or at least heard the name. Even.
Something like that. But when you talk overrated, I don't think this would be it. There's other movies that would say are overrated.
In the
but if you think it's overrated, yeah.
So let me explain my stance on this. I feel like it's a little overrated in the fact that all the reviews are
really good.
In the 80s or 90s. That's
true too. Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
If it were me, they'd probably be like 70s ish. In the ratings. Because it is a good film. It's got its nuance. I can sit here and I can appreciate that. But at the same time, like you said, it is slow.
They're very.
And
it's probably one of the slowest films I've ever seen that's actually considered amazing and greatest of all time.
There are worse
E.T.'s better, sorry.
I can promise you that. There are worse films out there.
Very.
I'm not saying this is the worst film.
Not even close.
No, not even close. Is it a film I can genuinely say I will sit down and watch it again? No.
I did.
But is it a film that I can genuinely sit here and say, you know, I think I'm happy that I have sat and watched it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy that I've sat down and I've actually watched it. Because I've heard so much about it, you know, in my 18 years on this planet. You know, you see all the references in pop culture, you hear the music all the time, you know, everyone knows this movie.
And you're fucking pissed.
Yeah. And I may not have enjoyed this movie, but I think I'm better off for having seen it. At the So I can give it that appreciation. So as an overall grade, I'd have to give it, like, maybe a B-. I can't give it a C. Because
you think that'd be disrespecting it too much?
Yeah, but I definitely can't give it like an A.
You were too bored by it.
That would be disingenuous to myself.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like a B- because it had its points, but there was also just enough drawback that I can't give it like a set B.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's enough drawback where it just needs that minus. At least the way I see it. But again, that's just and my dumbassness. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah.
I think I'm running out of shit to say.
I said what I had to say. That's honestly it.
You know what? Maybe I'll sit down and watch this movie if I get high. Who knows? I might enjoy it more. That was intoxicating.
Maybe, you never know.
It's worth a shot.
Have fun.
You know. So yeah, I guess if neither of us have anything else to say, that's the end of our review, right?
Yeah, it's 2001.
Yep. So you're all set. Nothing else to add. Sure.
No, just great movie. Just hurry up.
Yeah.
Hurry the fuck up.
Well, I guess if that's all we have to say, then this would be the end of our review.
Next week we'll be more happy and excited, and I will be filled talking through the whole thing again, because this is one of my favorite films of all time. Next week, actually my second favorite, right behind the best sci-fi film of all time, E.T.
I'm excited.
Not 2001. You're excited too, though.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it for our review of 2001: Odyssey. And who knows? You know, you're entitled to your own opinions. Make sure to let us know how you feel about it.
You probably haven't ever even watched it, because you're
not
not old-fashioned.
And if you haven't, check out our commentary track. Watch it with the commentary track, and then...
you won't survive, like, first half hour.
Yeah. First or last.
Either way. You quit out last half hour, come on. Yeah. That's when he starts tripping out. I'm going to call it the tripping out scene, because that's what he looks like. He looks like he's tripping out, but really he's just going through time and space, probably. Mm-hmm. That's my theory on it.
Ow. Yeah, no, I suppose that's about it. So make sure to leave your own opinions on the film.
We need to know other people's opinions our age.
Yeah.
Or around it.
But, yeah, no, there's nothing else to say. Make sure to like if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to. New reviews every Monday, new commentary tracks every Friday. Yeah, it's literally all I have to say. This has been Bradow's Blockbusters. I'm Michael Bradow.
I'm Jeremy Elves.
And, keep trekking on.
Yeah, peace.